Oh, goody.
Alright, what's up everybody? It is Zombies here again, and today we have our first Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. So I'm super excited about this. We're actually battling someone else in the Pokemon community. This is against Viz on YouTube or visually on Twitch. Really awesome member of the Pokemon community, really great battler. I actually battled him on his stream. This was probably like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago actually, and I've just had the footage for a while, so I wanted to actually get it commentated, get this battle up there, because I've just been really wanting to do more Pokemon stuff, but I've been so busy grinding to get more teams and grinding the battle tower for more items that I need for competitive, so that's been taking a lot of time. And then of course I've also been doing a lot of the Hearthstone mercenary stuff, so that's very grindy too. So more battles will be on the way soon, but I do have some more grinding to do before then, but we'll definitely have some more battles this month. But anyways, getting into it, we lead with our Azelf, and they have this Clefable here. Clefable is going to give us some problems later on in the game. Luckily, we were able to get off the taunt, so we do deny their rocks and get up some rocks of our own. They go for the Moonblast, get some solid damage here out on our Azelf. But Azelf mostly done its job. We're actually going to try and set rain here, as that will be very useful for some of our sweepers like Kingdra, but they do end up going for the switch out here on our rain dance, so they get in the Scizor. And speaking of problems, Scizor is going to be a problem. I realized very quickly that I don't actually have a fire move on this team other than Will-O-Wisp on our Rotom here. So I do go for Rotom because he does have some nice resistance to the steel attack that I figured was coming. And we do take that rather nicely and try to go for the Will-O-Wisp here, I believe is what I do, because I want the burn to kind of neuter that Scizor a bit, because it is just very, very strong and very threatening. Unfortunately, he does do the smart switch out, and we miss anyway, so we don't even get the burn on the Clefable. Not that it would have really mattered that much anyways. And unfortunately, we are locked into Willow because of our Scarf, so we are going to have to switch out. And this is one of the early points of the game when I kind of realized that I don't have a good kind of steel or poison move to deal with this thing. And so the only options I really have, given what I brought with me, are flinching him to death with Togekiss or getting in a good hit or two with Mamoswine. And so I figured, you know what, we're going to try and go for the Serene Grace Flinch Luck with Togekiss. And so this ends up going on for a little while here, because we do get pretty good luck with Serene Grace, and we do get him whittled down quite a fair bit. Unfortunately, we can't just like set up on him, because setup moves really don't do anything against Clefable, because I think it's unaware it has, so it is not impacted by those stat boosts. So that's one of the things that makes it such a really good wall and tank in this game. And the other thing is we just don't have a lot of fairy types in Gen 4. And dragons are a huge threat because of that. So the good fairies are going to see a lot of play, I am sure. So I'm just going for it here. I really just have to, cross my fingers and hope I get some good flinch hacks. But unfortunately, does get the wish off here, and there's actually the play that's made here really kind of screws me up. So I'm naturally predicting he's going to go for a protect, and instead of going for the attack, I go for a switch into the Mamoswine, hoping I can get a free switch so I can get a good, nice damaging move like Earthquake off. And he actually goes for the Moonblast right in on the switch, and this really messed me up. Getting that damage off on my Mamoswine was super duper huge. It really was really bad, because with some of the Mons on his team, especially like Staravia, I really need this Mamoswine, and he's going to be taking damage every turn anyways through the Stealth Rock every time he switches in, because as you've seen, there's been a lot of switching going on in this game. That is one thing that's very prominent in Gen 4, is there is a ton of switching going on. So we do get the Earthquake on his switch in though into Starmie, and gets the nice quick one-hit kill. Very nice, because Starmie is a very scary mon in this generation. A lot of really powerful water types in Gen 4, because there weren't a whole ton of really good bulky grass types to keep them in check yet. I really love the Gen 4 metagame though, and it's really fun revisiting it and seeing it kind of some things that are similar and some things that are different due to changes that have been made with the games. And I've just been really loving everything about these games, so definitely expect more Wi-Fi battles from me in the not too distant future, because I am just absolutely loving playing these games, especially online with people. I'm probably going to do some streams too, where we do some battles versus viewers and stuff, because it's just a really, really fun game. And I've been talking with some friends about maybe doing some themed team battles where people have to pick like a Gen 1 team, a Gen 2 team, all that kind of stuff, and then we battle it out and see who has the best team for that generation. So that could be a lot of fun. There's really a lot of stuff we can do with this game. But getting back to the actual game we're in here, Staraptor is out here, and Staraptor is a really, really big threat against our team, honestly. He's really quite good, and I'm happy seeing more play in this generation. They do get the smart switch off and go back into Clefable, as we do go for our Volt switch here to get some initiative. We do get the crit, which is very nice. This actually gave us somewhat of a chance here, and I think in hindsight, I probably should have switched into Mamo, but I didn't. I switched back into Togekiss, and this is the point where I just decide that we have to go for it, and we just have to get the flinch luck. We have to flinch him down before he can get that wish and protect off to get full up on health. And without kind of doing that, I'm not really sure what our path to win here is, because he still has some really powerful mons in the back end on the bench, and he's been kind of tearing our team apart, and still has that Scizor. That Scizor is going to be a big problem, because like I said before, we don't currently have a fire move to deal with it. And so I sped this up, this part of the battle up even more, because it was a little bit of a stall war. We actually did go to near the time limit, and it's unfortunate they do have the time limit of about 20 minutes in this game. It's something I'd really love for them to remove, but it hasn't been relevant in like too many of my battles yet, so I'm just going to hope that remains the case. But yeah, the battles in this game have just been so fun, and I am super rusty, if we're being totally honest. It has been a while since I've played competitive Pokemon. Like, it's been like almost about a year since I really dived into Sword and Shield's competitive, and I really only got like so into that. Gen 4 is definitely the game I spent the most time with as a kid and playing online and stuff, and the one I had the most experience and fond memories with, so I'm really looking forward to playing a ton more of this, experimenting with the mons available, because the mons in Gen 4 are some of my favorites. But here we can see Mamoswine's out. I'm just like, I need to do something here. Go for the Earthquake, and he predicts it again. Great move, smart prediction. Definitely was not playing on 100% on my game here in this match, because like I said, it's just been a while. But I still was having a lot of fun with this game. Like, there were so many like interesting decisions that had to be made, and I really loved the team he brought, and I really loved the team that I have, even though it didn't do exactly what I was hoping for it to do. I kind of brought this as like a rain team, and this is just after the Pelipper banning, so you can't have that instant free rain. I wanted to try using Manaphy more, because Manaphy seems like a really sweet Pokemon, and I've never got to use it before, so I figured it'd be a fun one. And as you can see here, Manaphy actually tanks the hit. Staraptor dies to its own recoil, so I probably should have set up there, but I don't think it's going to be too relevant, because I think he's just going to revenge kill my Manaphy here real quickly. So unfortunately, Manaphy didn't... The rain aspect of this team didn't really get off the ground that much, given that it was supposed to originally be like a rain-focused team. But I think part of that's just because it just made sense to play it the way we did. given what our opponent had available. I really liked both our teams, though. They were really good, and I definitely have some work to do on this team. But like I said, I've got a lot of team comps in the work currently that I'm really excited to share with everybody once I get them all finished and EV'd and leveled and everything. But it takes time. So we're going for Draco on his Alakazam here. He did go for the nasty plot, so he's set up to kind of do some sweeping. He is faster, but we don't have a safe switch into anybody, so we just kind of let Kingdra take it so we can get the revenge kill with our Mamoswine. We do have to go for the priority move here because Alakazam will be faster otherwise. So we go for it and gets the kill. Then I think Scizor comes in because he knows from last time that we're most likely rocking the Choice Band. And so we actually have to switch out here because we can't do anything against Scizor with Ice Shard. Mamoswine's going to end up almost dying to the rocks too on his next switch in, but I think he'll just barely survive. But you're going to see we actually get the warning for the timer here, 3 minutes. But this battle isn't going to last too much longer. Unfortunately, I do end up losing here. But I wanted to upload this video anyway because I thought it was a really fun battle. Like, I had a ton of fun doing this, and it was cool playing against another member of the community. I thought that'd be cool to do for the first one. So yeah, there's definitely going to be more battles coming your way soon, probably in the next week or two once I get more stuff grinded out. But I would love to hear from you in terms of what you've been liking in Gen 4 Wi-Fi battles, if you've been playing. Or any cool team comp ideas you have that I might try out. But that's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed it, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.